Alright, today we've got some sights that were black but now are orange. This is a common modification that a lot of people recommend that helps those black iron sights show up for older eyes or for faster acquisition or just for general use. You can sort of see that the front sight pops a little bit better than just black on black. And I think the results are much better. This is a Rock Island Armory GI that just has those black military sights, and the front sight was, I always shoot it well, but the front sight was rather reflective, and it also is black, so that's got a nice coat of it's Testor's. I couldn't find a fluorescent one, but this is just called Tangerine, and it's model from Hobby Lobby. I just went and got. It's just like in the model airplane section. It's acrylic paint. This is a Para Ordnance P1445. That one looks like it's gonna pop, but then when you get behind it, it kind of, the angle is sort of steep, so it doesn't get a lot of light on it. But these revolvers in that 1911 really help. This is a Model 10, which also has black sights. It's almost like a little bit of a fiber optic effect. So I'm very pleased with the result, and I think on this Model 28 Smith I'm going to try and do another coating. So I just degreased with some Q-tips and then applied the paint. This one's kind of like a large dab, and on the ones with serrations I kind of did a thinner coat so that it wouldn't glob up and ruin the effect of the serrations. But I think I'm going to try another coat on that one, because when you get behind it, it kind of isn't as bright as it may appears on video. But anyway, let's shoot these guys and see if we can hit anything. Alright, this is the Rock Island Armory GI. See if we can hit these guys. Little guys are not easy to hit. That's the best I've ever shot, but I have to get used to it. This is the Para Ordnance. That one. It seems like it's almost a little bit less precise, but it does seem to pick up quicker. I'll just have to get used to it. I'm kind of used to fiber optics now, so. All right, this is the Smith & Wesson Model 28 Highway Patrolman, and this is the one that I had hoped particularly would be improved, because that front sight in this light is very invisible. So let's see if I can hit this. That's not a bad group, actually. You can see that it's about the size of a hand. This is about 15 yards in double action with the full power 357 Magnum load. And I am not by any means an expert revolver shooter. It looks like it's hitting a little bit to the right, which is what I've noticed with it before. If I can hit any of these little guys. Single action, see if that helps. I'm just trigger or something, but I can definitely see the sight better. So I'm not blaming the poor shooting on the sight improvement, just blaming it on my poor shooting. Let's try some more. Pulling them low, looks like. Right in the middle. Same hole. Same hole. Right next to it. Alright. So that's definitely an improvement. Let's do some more with the GI. Boy, this 45 feels pretty soft next to that 357, I'll tell you. For some reason, that little round one to the left of the big round one. There we go. Well, I will excuse myself from being proud of that performance, but it's the effect of it on this particular sight is, you can sort of see, if I can get a focus on here, there's a little bit of reflection because it's not flat. And since I don't have a square edges to paint, it sort of turns the front sight into a rounded square instead of like a crisp. At least that's the effect of it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But the other ones I think are much improved. I actually think this would be improved as well, but because the sort of round profile of this GI type front sight doesn't really give you a crisp, defined top edge or side edges really, compared to some of the, this is rather shallow abbreviated rear sight and front sight combination. So anyway, but you definitely can see it better, as you can see. Anyway, so if you want to try it, it's probably a good idea, depending on your preferences. For true, accurate target shooting, it may not be the best, because you actually are going to maybe lose a little bit of definition around the edges of the front sight, but especially against a black background, or you can pick that up a lot quicker. So we'll try that, and the best thing is you can just immediately take it off with fingernail polish remover if you don't like it. So anyway, check it out. See you next time.